Okay guys, welcome back to Cycle Every Day. Thanks for tuning in. Today what I'm going to do is a quick video on punctures and what a bad week I've had with them over the last 5 days. So we're going to check that out right after this. Okay guys, so in terms of punctures this week, I have, because we're in lockdown, I've not been going to work as often, so I've been working from home quite a lot. However, I have been cycling into Birmingham 3 times a week, and every single day this week I haven't had a single day where I haven't had a puncture. On Monday I had 3 punctures along the canal. Wednesday I had 2 punctures, and then on Friday I had another 2 punctures along the canal. And these aren't just normal punctures. Not as you're riding along on your bike, you kind of expect to get a few punctures every now and again. And I reckon I was averaging about probably 1 puncture every 700 kilometers or so. But in the last week, I've probably done about 100 kilometers, and I've got 7 punctures. And like I say, these aren't normal punctures, okay? What I found is when I have got a puncture and I've looked at the tyre, there's these drawing pins stuck into the tyre. So obviously they weren't there the previous week, and it's almost like someone's kind of going around putting tacks over the towpath. And I just wondered, guys, has anyone ever experienced that kind of thing before? You know, I've heard stories where people are putting boards with nails down to give cyclists punctures in kind of nature reserves and things like that. And I've heard stories along the canal where people put in drawing pins down and nails, but I've never had it that bad before along the canal. And it's so bad now that I am basically not going to go along the canal because I can't keep putting punches in. I mean, if we look at this inner tube now, you can see how many punches I've got in this. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this, and this was off the back tyre, and I had 2 in the front as well. So that's 7 punches in the last week. Now, like I said, obviously I've already got the video and on how the fastest way to fix a flat tyre on the Brompton, which is available here. But the main thing isn't fixing the punctures. Like I said, it takes about 5 minutes to fix. The biggest problem for me is that I don't mind if it's like a thorn or if it's something kind of a normal thing you can get a puncture from, maybe some glass on the towpath. But due to the fact that it is people putting tacks down, and there's no other explanation for it. You know, tacks don't just pop out of nowhere, so it's obviously someone going around doing that. So yeah, like I say, I'm not going to go along the canal for the next couple of weeks, but I like going along the canal now. It's quiet, it's flat, it's nice and peaceful on the way into Birmingham. So I don't want to never go along the canal again. And what I've decided to do is, I was kind of like thinking about it, looking at how I used to ride the e-bike. Now, over the 3 months since I picked the e-bike up, I did just about 3,800 kilometers on it, and I only ever got 1 puncture in the whole of that time. And that was again because on a cycle path where there'd been a tack put on it, and it gave me a puncture. But the key difference between the Brompton and the e-bike, well, my Brompton anyway, is the tyres. Now these tyres, these are kind of like the standard Brompton tyres. Now I don't think Brompton make bikes with these tyres anymore. So if you buy a new Brompton, you're going to end up with the Schraby marathons, generally speaking. But like I said, I picked this up second hand, so this has got the kind of older tyres on, the old Brompton tyres. Now I don't think that these are personally the best in terms of puncture resistance. Obviously, the Schraby marathons are, they kind of sell them on based on that, like good puncture resistance. And I was looking at my e-bike, and the tyres on that are puncture resistant as well. So one way around this, obviously, for now, is to not go along the canal until I get some new tyres. So what I've done is, and I know I've mentioned this before in the comments on some of my other videos, is I wanted to get some new tyres for the Brompton anyway, but I was going to wait until it had run out. But what I'm going to get, I've ordered some Schwabe Marathon races though. So the idea with being there is that I wanted to get the tan walled ones because I wanted to kind of change the bike up a bit in terms of its appearance. So that's kind of nice in a way. And also the races versus the marathons, although they're not as good at punch resistance, you don't lose some of the speed. The marathons are a little bit slower from what I've heard. So what I'm going to do is I've ordered those, but unfortunately they're going to take a couple of weeks to come due to lockdown. So they should be arriving in the next couple of weeks, and obviously when they come, I'll do a video and show you how I've put them on and what it looks like. Hopefully, it's going to look quite nice on the Brompton. But the key thing really for me is that it's going to hopefully prevent punctures. So yeah, guys, I'm just wondering, has anyone got any other experience? Maybe you've got the standard Bromptons on your the standard tyres on your Brompton. Have you had problems with it before? I know it's coming up to winter, and generally speaking, I do normally get more punctures in the winter anyway. Like I say, if you're going along the canal towpath, it's very hard to see because of all the leaves on there. So you know, if in the morning when it's dark, I can't kind of dodge any glass or anything like that. But tacks are hard to see anyway, especially if you're cycling along at a good pace. So yeah, then that's been my experience. I mean, guys, yeah, has anyone had that experience before where they've found tacks on the canal path, nails that have been put there maybe on purpose, and or you know, did you have these tyres on before and you switched over to the marathons? And have you found them better? Hopefully you have, because like I say, I've ordered them now. But yeah, that's all this video was about, guys. About the punctures this week, puncture nightmare that I've had. And like I say, I'm gonna be going on the road for the next couple of weeks until these new tyres come. And as soon as these new tyres come, I'm gonna try going along the canal again and see if they do any better. And obviously, I'll keep you up to date and with the progress on that. Guys, just want to say thank you, obviously, for everyone who's subscribed, watched the videos. If you like this video, stick a like on it and maybe subscribe. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one.